Right, thanks everybody again for joining us for another WKS interview podcast. This time I'm with Deedee, Deedee Shine Chambers. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Brilliant, brilliant. We're just
Yes.
saying, we'll just say there's a little bit of delay on the internet, but we'll try and work with it.
Okay.
All right.
That's
So,
brilliant.
what first got you into music then?
I first got into music when I was young, actually, because we didn't have a TV. So we just had a record player, and I used to buy the NME magazine years ago. And my uncle was a blues player.
Right.
So it was from way back then, really. And I used to just sing on my own and stuff like that. And later on, somebody heard me singing in a garden and asked me to carry on singing. So I did. I carried on.
Brilliant.
And that's it, really, yeah.
So are you in a band at the moment or are you solo?
I'm solo at the moment because we're all off at the moment. So
Right.
I've been in several bands. So at the moment I'm recording. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I do a lot of solo. And we also promote events as well. We
Right.
run our own events, my partner and I. We run soul events, music events, quite big ones actually, but that's another string to our bow. So
Okay. So is that your sort of genre then, is soul music?
Soul, blues, jazz, but I like the old blues, which hasn't been messed around with too much. I like good old time music, really. But I'm just doing some now. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, I
In the
noticed.
studio.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're in the studio now.
brilliant. So, out of all the musicians then that have ever been and all that sort of stuff, who would you most like to have collaborated with?
Anne Peebles. I really like Anne Peebles' music. She's
Okay.
a blues soul singer. Yeah, I really like her.
Brilliant.
And going way back before that, Memphis Minnie, Big Mama Thornton, all the old. I like a bit of that. But I Etta James, I suppose, some of her tracks.
Okay.
But I do like Ray Charles and you know same as everybody else,
Yeah.
stuff that other people like. But I am more into the old music.
And do you write your own stuff then?
I am writing some, so I'm hoping that our next tracks here are going to be my own because I usually record for other people. So this one's my own.
Okay, what's your songwriting process like then? Do you find it easy or is it quite tough?
Oh, it's for me. It's quite difficult because I like to hear the music first. So if you don't have the music first, then it's quite difficult for me to write to it because I don't play. I don't play music.
Okay.
So it's
yeah.
I sing by ear. I don't actually play piano or anything. So
Brilliant.
no,
Brilliant.
yeah, it's
Um,
good.
so what would you be doing now, right now, if it wasn't for music, if it wasn't for what you were doing now in career?
Well, I trained as a designer, so I design clothes and I make jewelry as well. Silver. I'm a silversmith, and that's the kind of thing I do as well. So
Right.
and we run events.
So
but obviously at the moment we're finished. We can't do anything.
No. What's the events company called?
Crazy for Soul.
Okay. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's what we run. Yeah.
So whereabouts have you performed then?
Oh, everywhere. I've done Stockton Fringe Festival, BBC Tees, supporting the Proclaimers. I've done Barney Big Bash, supporting the beat. I've done, well, my old band did the Georgian Theatre with Booker T and the MGs. I sang with Steve Hooker, who works a lot with Wilco Johnson and Levi Dexter and Bos Bora, from Morrissey. So I've done quite a lot, and it's took me on a wild journey.
Yes.
And it's something you can't get off. You think you're going to stop, and then it starts again. So, yeah.
Right.
I was in a rock band as well, so done quite a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
and Manchester Soul Festival. Sorry,
that's all right.
Manchester Soul Festival is the biggest one at the moment. There's 40,000 over a weekend.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
And I was the only female singer there for a while.
Blimey. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So, what music have you got out there now for, people who listen to this and they want to find you? So what's out there now?
Well, mainly, I've got a couple of tunes that I've done myself. I've got a Peter Green remake, and I've got stuff with Steve Hooker that I've sang for him. I've mainly done other people's music, and a choir. I was in the choir and did music for them as well. So I've done quite a lot. Did an album with the Badgers. I've recorded with James Oliver, who's this year's Blues Award winner. So that's one of the tracks that's coming out as well. Wow. I've been on Blues Radio. So there's quite a lot, but this is my own album for a change.
Have you got anything of your own stuff sort of out there now, or is this the first one? Is it?
This is the first album that, but I've got quite a bit on other people's sites. Right. But this is my first album for me. Yeah, not just for me, but it's nice to do my own stuff.
When are you expecting this to come out then?
Well, we've had one out on Blues Radio already, but it's not released just yet. Okay. It's just a taster. So we're hoping to get them done by probably the end of April. Okay. We've got 4 tracks now. We've got another 4 to do.
Brilliant.
Before I can release it.
Superb.
And that's it really so far.
Okay. Yeah. So
been busy. I've been busy.
Yeah. So imagine now that you're talking to a younger version of yourself, from a bit back, and what sort of advice would you give yourself?
I'd give myself advice, set up your website early and promote yourself, because I don't particularly like promoting myself. And basically it's all about followers and the look these days. But I didn't go by that. I was more word of mouth. But I think looking back, I would give someone advice to set themselves up first with all the media and then go from there. Wow. Because setting it up later on is, different.
Yes.
But that's just me. I'm old school.
So how's musically? I mean, I know with the lockdown, sort of most musicians haven't been able to do anything apart from the online stuff. Yeah. I mean, has that been the same for you, or have you managed to be more creative? I'm able to record, which most people can't, because it was only 1-to-1 in every studio. So if you don't play an instrument, you've got to get your musicians in one by one. So you can't have a full band. But I managed to get to Cube, where they've helped me to do the whole musical arrangement, which I couldn't do myself, and no one else would do it. So that's good, Yeah, superb.
And, so otherwise.
Sorry. What's you mentioned a website. So if people wanted to look for the website, what do they look for?
deedeeshine.com. Easy.
There it is. Yeah. Brilliant.
Easy. Yeah.
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 So
But we're still updating that now. Yeah.
okay. So what's next once you've done the album? So what's next for Deedee Shine then?
Well, I might get myself a band again. Get
Okay.
my own band
Right. And then
instead of
it'll all,
joining one.
yeah, and then what'll be all about
It'll all start
touring.
again.
Yeah.
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 Probably this time well, I've had a manager before, but only with another band.
Yeah.
But maybe I'll get a manager for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
What keeps you inspired then?
I just enjoy singing. I just feel as soon as I'm behind the microphone, it's just like you're somebody else. That's how it is. And it's they say the devil in the music, you can't leave it alone. You
Superb.
stop for a while and then you'll get asked to do more. And so you're back on the roller coaster. But it takes you places
Yeah.
that you don't expect.
What's the best
So,
venue
yeah.
you think you played at then? What's your favorite venue?
I think it was Stockton Tees, the main stage.
Right.
Stockton Tea, BBC Tees. It's the biggest festival in Europe. So
Superb.
that was my second ever gig.
Wow.
So I was
Wow.
terrified.
Yeah.
And I've done the Bear Club in Luton, which was quite nice, more intimate with Graham Robins. So he's a good blues player.
Mm.
And this track I'm doing now is by Norman Baker. He's won the Blues Grammy. So
Superb.
he's given permission to remake it. So that's where
Brilliant.
we are now.
Brilliant.
So I'll send you the track when I've done it.
Yeah, no, that'd be nice. I mean, I try and get artists to send me the tracks because I also do a SoundCloud podcast where I just play people's, artist music and just yak about it. Really, I try and do one once a month. So yeah, feel free, send it to me. Right, final question. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Any collaborations out there? I might do, might not.
Yeah.
Depends what I want to do, doesn't it?
Okay, final question. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for you being here musically now?
Yeah, but he's not alive anymore. So that was from Malcolm. He's the one that got me. He heard me in the garden singing Minnie Riperton, Loving You. And it spurred me on, basically. And my partner, because he's here with me now. I wouldn't be here now. And the Cube for helping me to, get somewhere. Steve Hooker, he's been really good to me. You've got to remember where you come from, try and keep it real, really. And that's it.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah.
Deedee, look, thank you so much for giving me the interview, and good luck with the album.
Welcome.
Good luck with everything, really. Finding a band, if you're going to go for it, whatever, just good luck.
Yep, thank you very much.
All right, I'll speak to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.